Yeah, he said, at what point do you start seeing bread? Been out hustling for years, shoebox right under my bed. I moved to work out my mama's house, got me a little old.
What's good, y'all? We here with it again with another episode of the Law of Attraction podcast. Episode 35, man. We locked in. We got a new time. You know what I'm saying? We got a new time frame that I'm going to release this. I was releasing this shit on Tuesdays. You know, I was releasing this shit every Tuesday. Whenever I would just release it anytime on Tuesday, not a specific time, but I was doing it on Tuesdays. Now the time has shifted to Wednesday nights, or Wednesday mornings. So Wednesday mornings, y'all can catch me on the Law of Attraction podcast on my channel on YouTube. And I've been thinking about changing my name from Creative Trauma, the Creative Trauma Entertainment Center. You know what I'm saying? I've been thinking about changing that to the Nonconformist. You know, because I'm really not here to entertain nobody. I just thought about that, you know what I'm saying? It's not here to, it's entertainment. If it entertains you, then this is entertainment. But I'm thinking my image is something else to me now. So, you know, that's why I say, like, on a few podcasts ago, I probably said that you change every week, you know what I'm saying? Or like I change every month, every week. But yeah, I'm thinking about changing my name to the Nonconformist, you know what I'm saying? Or Nonconformist. Just, I don't know about putting the in front of it. I don't know if I want to put the or the, you know. I want to distinct myself with what I do, you know what I'm saying? I want to be very distinctive. If I do call myself the Nonconformist, then that's what it's going to be. Or if I do, I may use the or I might not, but I've been thinking about changing the name to my platform on YouTube. So, and in general, just, you know what I'm saying, changing my name off Instagram from the Black Vegeta to the Nonconformist, you know, thinking about doing that. And, but yeah, that's neither here nor there. So let me light this blunt and let's get down to what we talking about today. Today we talking about preparation is important. Preparation is very important, and we finna chop game up. Let me light up. Okay, we here. We up in here. Shout out to everybody that fuck with my page. Shout out to all the new subscribers. I got like 100 new subscribers now. Shout out to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the people that don't support, and shout out to the motherfuckers that do. Yeah, we in here today, y'all. Today, I had to take it upon myself to talk about the fact that some of us aren't prepped for, some people aren't prepped for the situations in life that happen. If y'all can hear that shit, somebody call at work going off, the damn alarm going off. I'm gonna try to talk over that shit. But yeah, the preparation that you have for your life is very important. And as long as you are prepared in life, you can get very far. You know, and it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that some of our people are ill-prepared or unprepared, you know, either or. Being unprepared leaves you just as vulnerable as being too emotional, or, you know what I'm saying, leaves you just as vulnerable as being too caring, you know. Being unprepared can leave you out here stranded, and I'm a prime example of not being prepared for my own life. You know, I don't blame my mama for what the fuck I done been through. I don't, you know, I've already played them games with blaming my mama or whatever I feel like she didn't do for me, I've already came to grips with that I have to accept and make my life better, and she's not the problem, you know? So, and I had to accept the fact that my daddy wasn't around like that to school me on shit. So I'm really my own man. I built my own self. So some of the shit I say may be wrong, but it may just be wrong to you. Some of the shit I say, some of the people the mentalities that I look up to, or the mentalities that I respect in the conscious community, or in the world of non-conforming, you know what I'm saying? Like Tariq Nasheed, like I always shout these niggas out, Jason Black and shit like that, and Professor Black Truth. We have the same thought processing sometimes when it comes to shit. Now, not everybody has the same mindset. That's impossible to have the same mindset, but we have similar agreements on shit, and more than less. You know what I'm saying? I got more agreements with them than disagreements. So, with that being said, like me, I built myself. You know what I'm saying? I built myself off my experiences. I'm not, there's no man besides my grandpa that really showed me manhood. And him not being my father, there was a lot that I still didn't learn about being a man. So what I'm saying is, when you're not prepared, a lot of black men and black women, we choose to do things our way, which is the best way when you don't have nobody telling you, teaching you financial literacy, when you don't have nobody teaching you how to build a business, when you don't have nobody in your family that's really business oriented. Everybody got a job, or everybody had a job, and the motherfuckers that are keeping their heads above water, they are retired, or they were the ones that were prepared. But even being prepared, even self-preparation, you can only help so many people. So with the people in my family that helped themselves, they only had enough to help their family that they ended up creating. So there's no family money is what I'm saying. It ain't no goddamn, there's no family, there's no generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? There's no, in my family at least, and then I'm sure I'm not the only black nigga with a family that is lower than or inferior when it comes to financial preparation. You know, that's what I'm talking about today. Just the fact that I got a daughter, and the fact that I'm not rich right now will have you niggas believe, and should tell you, and it's obvious, that my daughter is a struggling child right now, you know? And she has a struggling mother as well. And I'm not here to put our business out there as far as what we got in the bank account or nothing like that, but let's just say we not Beyonce and Jay-Z. That's all I'm saying. That's my goal. I don't know what she want in life. I don't know what my baby mama want in life. I'm not here to really give a fuck about that shit. I'm here to make sure I'm prepped up, so where if she don't do her end of the role, then I got to pick up the ball where I got to pick up the ball at, you know? But, you know, baby mama situations, baby daddy situations, shit come with that. I'll talk about that when I see shit more clearer. You know, I'm not nobody in life that got all the answers. I don't want nobody to get on this page and think I'm a nigga with answers. I'm a nigga that's just letting you know how I feel, and how I feel that if you got a mind like me, I feel like you should take on the world this way. That's all it is. And it's not even telling you that you should. This is just my mindset. My mindset tell me, nigga, every day, do what the fuck you want to do. Because ain't nobody out here really gonna give a fuck about you if you did do what they wanted you to do, or if you do what you want to do. They still ain't gonna give a fuck. They gonna act like they give a fuck when you conform to what they want, what they want you to do. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm getting off of what I'm talking about. Being prepared will keep you from a lot of heartbreak, keep you from a lot of unnecessary bullshit. Like, for instance, if you get your money right now, I'm sure finding the female ain't gonna be the motherfucking problem. Finding a woman ain't gonna be a problem once you get your paper right. And that's just off GP. That's obvious. That's in this world. The whole motherfucking world, goddamn, know. When you got paper, shit is a little easier. And that's not saying that all problems leave when you get paper, but paper clears up a lot of fuck shit, you know? And what I'm saying is, being financially prepared is something that is very well needed. If you're not financially prepared, I feel like you shouldn't be doing nothing else in this world. That's me, though. That's just me. I ain't saying this is how you should feel about your life. But my life, when you talking to the nonconformists, you know what I'm saying? You got to do what's best for you. I don't think no advice in the world can teach you how to deal with whatever the fuck you dealing with in your life. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't happy with what's going on in your life, only you can change that. And you know how to change that. And shit, sometimes it may take shame. You may be sitting in shame. And shame is a motivator. Don't think just because you feel ashamed of yourself that you not, or that you've been defeated in life. Shit, shame mean you still got a heart. Shame mean you still know right from wrong. If motherfuckers ain't got no shame in they shit, then that really shows that they don't have no heart. You know what I'm saying? I've done some shit that I'm still ashamed of. Because I have a heart still. I'm not just super heartless, but I have a cold heart. 19 degrees, don't forget it. I have a non-forgetting heart. It forgives, but it don't forget. Non-forgetting. So motherfucker don't forget shit, you know? And with that, you know, with all this is all I'm saying is, you know, I've been unprepared damn near all of my life because of the guidance I had around me. I'm going to put the blame on them with that one. But by the time I got like 17, 18, the blame wasn't on them no more. I was out here distraught, just out here, you know what I'm saying, running around, unnecessary gang activity, kicking doors, breaking in people's house, you know what I'm saying? I was doing that shit, you know? And that's where being unprepared leads you. Because you start realizing that you don't have a car, you don't start realizing that you damn near 20. Or I was doing this shit when I was 20. So I was like 20, 21, breaking in people's house, 22. And what I'm saying is, when you breaking in people's shit, that shows that your family themselves were unprepared, or they did not prepare you enough for the world. And if they did try to prep you up, it was only through words. It wasn't through actions. That's what the black community, that's what the black society families do. You know, I will admit that our family members kind of brush us off sometimes because we all distraught. We all traumatized. So I don't hold nobody, especially nobody black, accountable for my pain. It's all white supremacy at the end of the day, because if it wasn't for white supremacy, and if it wasn't for them shutting down a lot of black movements that we had going on, then we would have generational wealth. Honestly, that's why I blame the white man. Because you came around this bitch and stole our shit. You came around this bitch, and what you did was strip us from being prepared and told us to get prepared. Now that we are years, 500, damn near 600 years down the fucking line of slavery. You know what I'm saying? After you know, 500 years of not being able to prep. And now that we are able to prep, we still facing a society that will not allow us to be 100% prepared. I don't give a damn what nobody talking about. There's certain black people in our community that are prepared for war. Okay, but let's say 1,000 motherfuckers come to that one person. I don't think there's 1,000 fortunate black people that'll stand up for the cause on the same accord. You know, like, white people got this whole system. They got the police, they got the army, they got this, they got that. Black people, we have Crips, we got Bloods, we got Black Panther, we got the Black Panther movement still out here doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? It's seldomly seen because the revolution shall not be televised, but you know, it's a lot of movements going on out here that I don't even want to speak on because we shouldn't inform the white people on our movements. But I'm letting y'all know that since we do got out there movements like the Crips, the Bloods, the GDs, the Vice Lords, the etc. Don't you know that the Secret Service, the police, the army, the Navy SEAL, all that is white gangs. All that is white gangs. And you can say that this is just my perception because it may be, but all the motherfuckers is gangs. Gangs. And games as well. They play games and they are gangs. Those are gangs. So why don't we uplift the Crip Blood, the NOI, the Nation of Islam, the conscious community? We should treat them all the same, like how the white people treat the police. And we should come together and we should start a motherfucking movement. Get our own motherfucking our own laws written and doctrines and all this shit that the white people got written in books and hidden and shit and Secret Service shit. Black people, we need to move like that. Not just like the white man. I'm never going to tell us to move exactly like the white man. I'm never going to tell you that. What I'm telling you is our movements are purer than theirs. And we sit here and we live under society and we let them tell us that we are inferior. We let them tell us that going to jail is in their books. A stripe in their books is a stripe in our book. No. Just because you caught me selling this drug, that's a stripe in your book because you caught me on what you feel is your territory. Okay, let's reverse it. Let's take it back to when it was our territory. Matter of fact, it still is. It's just that financially, they have prepped themselves up to tell us that we ain't financially able to take this shit back. So you know what I feel like? I feel like we should prep up for another fucking movement financially first. Weaponry second. Matter of fact, weaponry first. If you can get weapons, matter of fact, they can switch roles. So rule number 1, get your guns and your money. Get your guns and your money right. Rule number 3, get your motherfucking army together. Rule number 4, do what the fuck else. Do whatever the fuck else you want to add to number 4. All I'm saying is we need troopers and we need dedicated motherfuckers riding with dedicated motherfuckers. Cause there's a lot of wish-washing going on. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out here don't know what they want to do. So bitches that was working women that was working 9 to 5, or sisters that was working 9 to 5 are turning into whores and stripping and sucking dick because the white man told them that rent mean more than they damn life. The white man told them that, bitch, if you don't do this, then shit, you're gonna be homeless. And what's sad is that we don't have a movement to protect our homeless. This is why I influence people to get money however you get it. Because we in a position to where they have unprepared us. That's what this is all about. Preparation is very important. And I know it's hard to prep, but we have to prep no matter what you prepping up, no matter if you got $100 and you trying to save another 100, and it's taking you another damn 2 weeks to save $100. Man, do what you gotta do. But I'm just saying, don't be not prepared. Like, when it's time to go to war, don't have $0. You know, don't be having 0 bullets. Just don't be going to work to spend your money. Is all I'm saying. Don't be going to work to spend it. Don't spend it on the unnecessary things. you know? And being unprepared, us as black people, we have spent our money on unnecessary product. So, I mean, if you're going to spend some money on some unnecessary shit, spend it on a black person, spend it on black business. We got this habit to go to Walmart and go to Target and go to a lot of white businesses and spend our leisure money in white companies instead of saving it or putting it in the hands of somebody black. We don't know how to use our money. I'm learning myself still. I'm learning right now today, talking to myself, that I don't have all the financial literacy that I'm begging for. You know, I'm learning, but I got to learn myself and it's not because my father wasn't there. It's just that I wasn't prepared in life. I wasn't prepared. I'm 27. 10 years ago, I wasn't even thinking about me being like the way I am right now. I wasn't thinking of this. I wanted to be a rapper. And the fact that I've been chasing that pipe dream, you know, it's a pipe dream for me now because I've been chasing it since I was like 8 years old. I've been wanting to rap for that long. And the fact that I don't have not one damn fan is a signal to me mentally. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, I'm kind of like, okay, I need to get on a new movement. And I ain't gave up on my dream because I'm still 20-something. I still got 28. I still got 29. And I still got 30 to run through. We still got Jay-Z out here rapping. You know what I'm saying? But I'm structuring my ways now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to build more of a structure with myself instead of building it with some kind of false outlook that I'm supposed to be in this world. You know, like the people I listen to have influenced me that being a rapper shouldn't be the only thing I want to do. Being a rapper is something that's like more of a hobby now. Like I had to let that dream, it's not even a dream no more. It's more of something just to show the world now. Like I want to show the world that I got skills on the mic. More than I want to be like a Drake or I want to be just super known or famous for rapping. You know, I kind of want to just be under the radar now. And I was telling myself that back then, but I didn't believe it. I used to want to be a Jay-Z. I used to want to be a Kendrick. But the fans are going to pick that. So being a Kendrick and being that and doing that, you start chasing non-reality. You start chasing something that don't really exist. You know what I'm saying? You start chasing something that you feel like since another person got it, you should be able to attain. And I know it's a saying out there that says that, like, if they can do it, you can do it too. And that's not all the way true because everybody's life is meant to be on the path of difference. Why the fuck would we all want to do the same shit? You know what I'm saying? Why would we all want to get the same amount of views? Of course we all want a lot of views on our shit, but okay, I'm going to keep it real with myself. I don't get a lot of views on these videos. And a lot of my views come from posting my shit on Facebook or posting it in a group on Facebook. So some of that shit be sub for sub. And these niggas don't be really watching my shit. So it's a lot of motherfuckers that I fuck with that it's a lot of people that I know that don't even know that I got this platform that I'm talking on. So I could be talking to my fucking self. But the fact is, I do this shit different than everybody else. If it ain't even reaching nobody, then guess what? I'm a different nigga sitting here talking to myself and talking to robots. Shit, the robots listening to me? You know? I'm not going to be a Tariq Nasheed getting 100K a post, or some people get a lot of likes a post because of the movement that they have, because of the work that they've put in, and because of the position of life that they've been put in. I've been put in a position of pain. And I gravitate towards that. You know what I'm saying? I gravitate towards the misunderstanding of myself. And I guess that within that, you end up probably running into death and you find yourself. Or, you know, you run into whatever problems that build you. So, me being unprepared, me noticing that I'm unprepared is just a walk in my life. This is just me letting people know that I'm not perfect. You know, I come to this platform to show the world that I'm not perfect. So when I do become financially well off to the point where people think I'm perfect, I'm still want to have this platform of the non-conformity, you know? I'm gonna work on that name. You know, I'm gonna come back my next broadcast. I might just be talking about how I'm gonna switch the name up. I'm gonna think about that while I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? Because lately I've been dropping these podcasts, dropping these videos while I've been at work, and you know what I'm saying, just to show y'all that I'm out here in the field of coronavirus, and I guess show y'all a lifespan of an essential worker. You know, because if I die on the motherfucking clock, then my ass gonna be dead. You know, you ain't gonna see no more posts of this, and maybe I'll blow up when I die. But anyway, y'all have a good motherfucking day. We talked it up, we chopped it up, man. Just know this. I came to this motherfucking platform today to tell y'all this. Preparation is important. If you don't prep up, you are aiming for failure. Prep your life up. You know, think 5 years down the line instead of 2 days. Think 10 days instead of 10. Think 10 years instead of 10 days. Think 100 years instead of 100 goddamn days. You know, instead of 100 minutes. So, with that being said, man, just keep stacking your chips because that's what's gonna save you. Stop, goddamn, to the people out there that are confused about religion, I'm gonna help you out. Stop believing in the spook God. He not finna come down here and hand you no $10,000, and coming up ain't easy. It's not finna be easy and if it do be easy for you, it's something that's gonna come after. I mean, pain is still here. This is life. We are cancers to the earth. Don't think that we nothing else. Now, that's just me. That's just me. That's my piece of game. And I'm finna go punch this white man's clock until I don't have to no more. This is the Law of Attraction podcast, episode 35. Preparation is important. Y'all holler at your boy, man.